Big football news. Manchester United are under fire again for their transfer mistakes, with ALVARO CARRERAS, now a Real Madrid starter, valued at €80 million just 1 year after leaving Old Trafford for €6 million. From missed buyback opportunities to ELANGA and MCTOMINAY sales, United fans are questioning the club's business strategy. Meanwhile, the Ballon d'Or 2025 has been handed out, with Dembele winning the award and Lamine Yamal taking home the Copa trophy for the second year in a row. Even Real Madrid stars Mbappe and MCTOMINAY praised Dembele on social media, showing respect despite Los Blancos skipping the ceremony. From Man United transfer blunders to Real Madrid's Champions League ambitions and the Ballon d'Or celebrations, we break down all the key stories you need to know. A piece of transfer business conducted by Manchester United looks worse and worse by the day, and a brutal report claims Real Madrid believe €80 million is now a fair valuation of the player United sold. It's clear that Manchester United have struggled in the transfer market in recent years. The club has faced criticism for spending huge fees on players who failed to deliver, including the likes of Antony, Jadon Sancho, and Rasmus Højlund. On the flip side, some of their sales deals have also raised eyebrows. For example, Scott McTominay, named Serie A MVP last year, was sold for just £25.7 million. Similarly, Anthony Elanga was sold to Nottingham Forest for £15 million, only to be moved to Newcastle 2 years later for nearly £55 million, almost 4 times the original fee. A comparable situation involves left-back ALVARO CARRERAS. United sold the 22-year-old to Benfica in the summer of 2024 for just €6 million, £5 million. Only a year later, Carreras transferred to Real Madrid for €50 million, £43.5 million. While United did receive an extra £7.5 million via a sell-on clause, Defensa Central's latest report paints a very grim picture for the Red Devils, highlighting the huge value left on the table. Did Man United blunder twice? It's claimed Real Madrid believe Carreras' value has already risen to at least €80 million. Even if a club were to bid that amount, Real Madrid wouldn't want to sell him. Such is their belief the Spaniard will improve even further from what is already a high standard over the coming years. Man United had the opportunity to re-sign Carreras in the summer via a buyback clause. However, having already landed a left wing-back in the form of Patrick Dorgu 6 months prior, United kept their powder dry. Defensa Central are a Real Madrid-centric outlet, and naturally, they'll put a positive spin on anything to do with the club. Nevertheless, it won't fill Man United fans or officials with joy to know they had a player on their books just over 1 year ago who is now a regular starter at Real Madrid, and that's before we get to the money Man United left on the floor. Remarkably, Carreras was never handed a senior debut during his 4 years on Man Utd's books. The likes of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, Erik ten Hag, and more recently Ruben Amorim all failed to give Carreras a chance. Latest Man United news: Amorim replacements, Vlahovic truths, and more. In other news, Man United have drafted a 3-man shortlist of managers to replace Ruben Amorim. Manchester United are not planning to sack Ruben Amorim at the moment, but the club is carrying out due diligence and has shortlisted 3 potential managerial successors, all of whom share a similar profile. In other news, Man United are not pursuing Dusan Vlahovic despite reports from Italy linking the Juventus striker to Old Trafford. The club had the chance to sign him in August, and while Vlahovic is expected to leave Juventus next summer when his contract expires, Manchester United are not in the running at this stage. Lastly, Team Talk has highlighted 6 players Jose Mourinho could bring to Benfica, including several former Manchester United stars, hinting at possible reunions in Portugal. Vinicius Jr. being snubbed of the Ballon d'Or created a rift between Real Madrid and France football, one that was not bridged even a year later for the next Ballon d'Or event that was held last night. The men in white did not have any party attend the ceremony, one in which Dembele was named the Ballon d'Or winner and Lamine Yamal the Copa trophy winner for the second year in a row. Needless to say, however, the man of the moment was PSG's Dembele, who was understandably emotional for winning the award after all he has been through over the years. Real Madrid stars congratulate Dembele. Taking to his Instagram to congratulate his compatriot after the win, Real Madrid star forward Kylian Mbappe wrote about how Dembele deserved the award for the season he has enjoyed. "It's the emotions, my brother. You deserve it 1000x. Also taking to his social media was Aurelien Tchouameni, Real Madrid's mainstay defensive midfielder, who penned a short note that screamed that Dembele deserved the recognition. "God is great," he wrote with emoticons of love and respect. With the Ballon d'Or turning a new leaf and Dembele now holding the trophy for this year, it will be Real Madrid's goal to ensure that the next player to hoist the individual accolade is a member of their dressing room. Kylian Mbappe, needless to say, would be the frontrunner for the award if Los Blancos enjoy a successful season and they have off to the right start to life under Xabi Alonso. Everything now will boil down to their consistency and ability to turn up on the big nights. That's all for today's football updates. Manchester United's missteps in the transfer market continue to make headlines, with players like CARRERAS skyrocketing in value after leaving the club. Meanwhile, PSG's Dembele celebrates his Ballon d'Or triumph, with Barcelona's Yamal taking the Copa trophy for the second consecutive year. Real Madrid now focus on their next individual accolades, with Mbappe as a frontrunner if Los Blancos continue their strong form under Xabi Alonso. What do you think? Will Man United ever recover from these transfer mistakes? And who's your pick for next year's Ballon d'Or? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all the latest football updates.